Well, it is like 1 o'clock. Did you get less sleep yesterday? Might be why. Like 15 hours of sleep in like 70 hours of time is not very healthy. But he was a super genius, his days lasted less. You miss a third of your life. True intelligence. Maps backs it up. I don't know, apparently there was a study to do with light levels. So pretty much in a place where it was unbearably dark, you would actually sleep less than somewhere where it was bright, because your brain doesn't need to use up the energy for the eyes. So pretty much you can stay awake for longer and be more productive if you're in complete darkness. And it actually explains like how often kids get tired in school, because quite often they never have lights turned off. And when you're in constant lights, it makes you feel tired. So that means you'll probably need less sleep than most people, because you're up for darkness more. Becoming truly nocturnal. His brain's being a big weirdo. Yeah, just inconsistent sleep. Maybe you've been extra nocturnal. Mother Nature's fixing the problem that the government should have. Kind of. Taxes. That's a lot, 300. It's like a mini cyclone. Oh no, it's turned away. It's just gonna be a butt ton of wind. So 3 cyclone warnings so far this year, and not a single one of them has come anywhere near. Oh no, the rain's not even gonna get here. Everything's still dead. One thing I don't understand, how's Western Australia not on fire at all? Actually, yeah. How do you mention that it's not like there's any trees, everything's already dead. That's not a desert over there. I thought I must be genuinely an idiot. Like I completely forgot I can look outside and I can see the next like 4 kilometers and I can see every tree and they are all within 50 centimeters tall. Well, technically it is a way to fix it, it's just not a good way to fix it. It deprives the fire of oxygen. I'm not technically wrong. Pretty much. That's just if it's like it all gets depleted by rain and water, or rises salt content in the soil. No, it's definitely a desert. I'm kinda glad this place is a desert, because if it had these scorching temperatures in a humid environment, this town would probably, like, just disappear. It gets to 50s occasionally here, and if it's unbearably humid, that it just scorches. Literally the only time we ever get humidity is when it's after a cyclone, that's it. Other than that, there's just dry, solid heat. It's funny how there are people who still don't believe in that. Like, how hard is it not to believe in something that has a lot of evidence to back it up? Yeah, you can believe in a lot of things, that doesn't mean they exist. When there is scientific evidence backing up saying this is real, then you should believe in it. or realistically the leading reason for anti-vaxxers should be that humans, like, what's it called, vaccinations is the biggest cause of adults, and like those are annoying pieces of shit. Like some of the times it's understandable though. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it makes sense, but it's just a lot of the time they're made by hospitals, not governments. You're a child. Yeah, that there I do kind of understand, but the reason they do forces are pretty obvious. Because like more unvaccinated children's, there's more chance of people who, well, just to get sick in general. I personally don't know anyone who's gotten the flu vaccine has actually gotten the flu. Yeah, but the chances are if you do run into someone with the flu, you're more likely to catch it than someone who already has. Oh, wait 1 second. Marcus Winston, no, you cannot have mod. Not only do I not know who you are, it's secondly a no. Yeah, you can hear. That's not 100% the only example. Like I know vaccinations work with polio. It's a possibility. Yeah, they do it. They're evolving to be able to... They're adapting to the vaccines. Alright, sometimes it's probably a good idea, but it's just a matter of it could cause harm to more others. So if you work in a more like child-related job, then you pretty much need to get your vaccines to get hired. Yeah, so they'd be a little less of use. So like the flu vaccine would be a lot less use to you than someone else. Because it's really only dangerous to either babies or very old people. Oh, no, I don't think it's necessary. It's literally just for industries with babies, that's about it. Oh, that's something I do believe in. Babies are very fragile in the first weeks. Casual. You got the good straw. Just luck of the draw. Like one of my friends' heartbeat stopped when they were a child. Yeah, they're okay now. Oh yeah, I'm very different. So I have very odd memories. Like randomly, I'll just remember one moment from when I was like 2, and then that'll be the only memory from that time. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I do as well. If I can't picture it in my head, I don't really think of it at all. I can't think of something without picturing in my head. Doesn't work for me. Yeah. Not at all, but kinda. It's like a yes and a no at the same time. Like one of the only memories I can truly remember, like unbelievably well, I was like four, and pretty much I learned to swim because I pin dropped into the shallow end of the pool, like where the steps were leading to the deep end. I slipped, hit my head on the side of the pool, and slipped further into the pool than intended. So I had to start like paddling because I thought I was gonna die. And that's how I learned to swim, by pretty much almost dying. There's one cheese burrito of really significant importance. You just remembered you were there at that very moment. That's all that matters. Hmm. The first like thing I can properly remember, I know I was like what's it good? I was 2 years old, and I remember it because my mom was pregnant at the time. And I was like, what's it good? I was patting the cat right next to mom, and that was it. Foreshadowing. You're gonna go somewhere in the next like 15 years, and it's just gonna be that one tiled floor and a replica of the dog. It wasn't your first memory, it was your last. No, I did live there. Not a bad age. I didn't think they would live the oldest. Yeah, it's not a very good thing. One of my friend's dog was pretty much like this invincible machine. Like no matter what happened to it, no matter what it was suffering from, it just would refuse to die until it was 23. Like this thing was hit by 3 different cars, chewed up by a dog 4 times its size. It's blind, had no teeth, had a heart condition, insane arthritis to the point where you touched it, it would pretty much yelp. Like this thing was just invincible. Yeah, I do. I thought they were also supposed to be a very young breed of dog. Absolute powerhouse. What time is it? Oh, tap pass. I get to max high, then I may end it there. Yeah. Yep, big suck. Oh yeah, like 5 in the morning. Easy. Absolutely blasted. It's not. It's not a party if you're the only one doing it. I know, it sucks. Like, I absolutely despise school in this little shitty town. Because someone that I thought was leaving, who was an absolute dickhead last year, and he has now rejoined my group after not leaving. So now it makes me pissed off. Oh, 500, including like from years 1 to 12. Like pretty much we've got a 2-sided basketball court, and pretty much we can fit every single student in the entire school all on chairs into like half of the court. It's a big area. Like pretty much, I'm in an ATAR class, and currently I'm in a class of 4 kids. Kind of. I've only got like 2 face-to-face classes, the rest of my stuff's online. Yeah, they're all... There's like no upper high school students. And then all of a sudden one year there was just a lot more than usual. So now the room where all the computers and stuff for the online classes, they did not make enough desks for all the students. So like the majority of the students just sit around a table waiting for someone to leave the room so they can use the computer. Like the school fucked it majorly. Like they didn't even finish building the desks. Like mine doesn't even have the drawers. Like how's that supposed to work? Are you kidding me? I kid you not, like I opened where the 2 shelves are supposed to be, and like they still had all of the pins and everything that's used to make it. Screws. I believe they even had a drill still in my desk. I didn't bother to take it out. The worst thing is there's even screws like sticking out of the desks, so I'd just be sitting there, I'll move my leg slightly too far right, and it'll just rip one of my leg hairs out. Like, I was like, fuck. If it is, I'll just like, bam, sue the school free money. I can just reopen up my hip. Bam, easy. Just cut my finger and say I'm inadequate for schoolwork. Although I found out an interesting fact. In university, if you're doing a degree and the teacher either passes away or the building burns down, you automatically get your degree. Yep. That is in fact a true fact. Don't know how, it shouldn't work that way, but it does. And I guarantee someone's tried to abuse that. Kill your professor, and if you get away with it, you get a free degree. Someone definitely has. I'm just full of just like completely useless knowledge that's going to help absolutely nobody at any time period. Like, it's illegal to act suspiciously with a salmon in Britain. Yep. I don't know. I know it, but I don't know why the law is there, or why I know why the law is there. Like, that's the thing, normally I do as well, but there is no reason. It's just there. Yep. It's just there. And then there was a video where someone literally just went around breaking really, really dumb laws in the past, and that was one of them. You cannot cook bread twice. Or send them to Australia. Yes. I don't know if they want that now, to be honest. Yeah, I can't be procrastinating this. I need to go to bed. I'm gonna get in trouble. Yeah. Absolutely. I might actually hop on Overwatch tomorrow. Ciao, see you tomorrow.